Oderin, an abandoned community on a deserted island on the rugged south shore of Newfoundland. This video is about Oderin and the boat journey to get there. About 100 years ago, around 400 people lived here. Now there's no one. Oderin's an island in Placentia Bay. In 1966, the Newfoundland government resettled everyone from Oderin. Mostly they sent them to nearby communities of Marystown, Roberton, and Bain Harbour. This is the old church from Oderin. It was floated down to Little Bay Marystown, and now it's a heritage centre. We sailed from Marystown to Oderin. We sailed until we got close, then lowered the sails and motored in.
This is the approach to Oderin. This is Fox Island.
Oderin has both an outer harbour and a very well protected inner harbour, which we went to. There are 3 buoys marking the way in. We briefly ran aground at the curve where the black arrow points. On this picture from my chart plotter, there are multiple yellow tracks where my boat has been. Where the red arrow points, you can see the yellow track suddenly changes direction and goes down, which is south. That's where the centerboard touched ground. Now assume it was a very tough steel expedition schooner and I was going slowly, with the centerboard unlocked as a precaution for entering an unfamiliar port. So continuing on was merely a matter of raising the centerboard, reversing off, changing course, and continuing on. I went too close to the inside of the curve because I was paying too much attention to the chart plotter, which wasn't accurate enough. To be precise, the chart I was using wasn't a large enough scale to be accurate for that entrance. I made a larger scale satellite image chart, which is more accurate, but it wasn't what I was using at the time. Now, if I didn't have a chart plotter, I probably wouldn't have touched because I would have stayed away from the inside of the curve, since the inside of a curve is almost always shallower than the outside. This is an example of why you should enter unfamiliar harbors slowly. Okay, 8 meters of water, 30 meters of chain. That should be enough to set. The anchor chain is holding. Got my foot on it to see if it's skipping across the bottom. It's not. So because the anchor chain is holding, the boat is swinging around the chain. And I can see that it's swinging. Oh, I can see the anchor. Usually can't. You see the anchor down there, that white. Okay. We're still swinging. The wind's died down. I'm going to add more chain later, but we can sat on 3 to 1. We're not going to add much more chain. We don't have much space. The marks on the chain I've marked every 10 meters with a string. See 3 strings, 30 meters. And I paint it white so I can see it. We've sailed to the deserted island of Oderin. Now it's time to visit the abandoned community of Oderin. That's going to be part 2 of this video, coming shortly. So stay tuned and keep sailing.